All right, today we're talking about ABC, the BCAA product from the brand with the guy that will anyone up who talks shit about BCAAs. Obviously joking a little bit about Kenton's debate on the BCAAs. ABC is the advanced BCAA product from Core. I'm gonna be sipping on Bomb Pop today, talking about the new flavor while explaining the product to you. So obviously, BCAAs are a very common product to take in this industry. I'm gonna just have to get in here dirty with my hands and find the scoop. Sorry if you are creeped out by this. I probably should have brought in some sort of fork. There it is. All right. Well, my fingers are more anabolic now. Very common product to talk about, BCAAs. BCAAs are 3 of the 9 essential amino acids. They're the signalers that turn on muscle protein synthesis. Leucine, isoleucine, valine. Leucine turns on MPS. Isoleucine has some mTOR signal pathways activation, as well as it also helps with glucose uptake into muscles. And valine helps with the production of glycogen, which is something really important for performance. Well, glycogen production is a part of recovery as well, but also prepares you for training. But ABC is an advanced BCAA product, which kind of just means in my translation that it's more than just BCAAs. It has a couple other ingredients. You can take this intra-workout, you can take it around the day, but this isn't a complicated product. It's simple, tried and true stuff that you can take and will help with your performance. Now, I do have to say, in the name of BCAAs here, if you are eating your required protein amount, probably about around a gram of protein per pound of body weight, you likely really don't need a lot of BCAAs. It's not necessary, although I would say for most people, if you are trying to push your performance as hard as possible, I think there is a degree of optimization of using it frequently, since it's the signal that turns on muscle protein synthesis. And if you then have a pool of aminos from your diet rich in protein, you will then turn on muscle protein synthesis to use those essential amino acids to produce muscle. But that being said, for all of the armchair researchers at home, I do have to always say that if you're eating a protein-rich diet, in studies they showed a negligible difference if you're actually dieting well. But really, how many of you are actually doing that? Honestly, I'm a professional powerlifter, and I still take these. I'm not perfect on my protein every single day. I think this offers either a bridge between what I miss and what I should be having, or a degree of optimization on top of what I'm already doing, that we can always be a little bit better, obviously. And so on the topic of BCAAs, I think that it's just a really helpful thing that is pretty inexpensive, and you're looking for something to drink during your workout anyway, so why not add them in there? But I think really the big topic for this video, outside of how good does this Bomb Pop probably taste, are the additions to the product, meaning the beta-alanine, the citrulline malate, and the glutamine. Before we move on, I really should just say that the BCAAs are at a 2-to-1 ratio, which is the only clinically backed ratio of BCAAs. But these guys take it a step further with these other additions, and I think that's kind of important to see here, because most often you see BCAAs or EAAs. You don't see a lot of blends of other things added in there, which, while I'm not saying that it is game-changing or ridiculously innovative to the industry, anyone can do this kind of stuff, pretty nice touch. That's delicious. A lot of when you look at the Bomb Pop, right? Red, white, and blue. You usually get a lot of red. And there's a decent amount of that red there, but there's a nice blend into the white part. I love that white part. I think it's like the lemon section and a little bit of the blue on the end. I like that. That's actually, I honestly would tell you, I actually kind of like that. They did this flavor all as well in the America Energy, and they were going lighter on the America Energy flavors. This one's stronger than that one. I actually really like this flavor. I'm not usually a Bomb Pop guy. So with that being said, cheers. But what's nice about these additions to this is it brings in a few different other benefits. Now, I've been publicly ridiculed and educated that I obviously didn't need, but roasted at times for my usage or backing of some glutamine products in the industry. And glutamine is, let's give it its due criticism, is the most abundant amino acid in the body. So usually, some people use that as a reason to use more of it. I always kind of think it's kind of funny that they use that reason, because if you have so much of it, why do you need to be supplementing more? But for a long time, it's been touted as a lot of recovery products. I actually think it's really helpful for, well, I don't think, I know it is, but the reason I use it, the reason that I look towards glutamine is a lot more for digestion help, actually. It's very, very helpful for digestion. And I think that digestion is something that is often not given enough love in this industry, although we do have some things pointing towards it. But when you're talking about getting in these kinds of ingredients, we're talking about all these ingredients that are really helpful for you. They're not really going to be helpful if you can't absorb them, right? Honestly, they didn't make a lot of claims here in terms of the glutamine, and I think they probably know that, and that's why. But they go straight from the aminos, the BCAAs. Oh, that's why this is called ABC, aminos, beta-alanine, citrulline. You learn something new every day. They go straight from the aminos, the BCAAs, straight into beta-alanine. They don't talk about the glutamine. The glutamine is a fine introduction to some digestion help here for protein and amino acid absorption. It's cheap. It's easy to be added in here. If it does have any recovery benefits, you'll be reaping those. But mostly here, we're looking for digestion help. From there, we go into beta-alanine. Beta-alanine obviously has been shown to increase muscular strength and endurance and lower levels of lactic acid in the body, because beta-alanine is the rate limiting factor of production of carnosine within the body. When you produce more carnosine, your body can buffer lactic acid a lot better. You can add some more reps onto your sets, maybe some more sets to your workout over time, increasing volume of that hypertrophy. So that's going to be a lot really helpful. And 2.5 grams of it here is a little bit under that, much coveted 3.2 wonderful dosage. The beta-alanine is studied from everywhere from 400 milligrams to 6.4 grams. It's all about saturation here. So if you're still taking like Fury, I believe has it in, or it might be Pump. I forget which one has it in, but their pre-workout stack will have some in there. Your ABC will have it in here. There's a lot of different places that you get beta-alanine, eventually meaning blood saturation and keeping that saturated for a while. So this is pretty helpful that you have it in here. Even if you switch around your pre-workout, you'll still have your intra-workout giving you something to make sure that you keep saturated. Now, lastly, we got citrulline malate here. At a full clinical dose, you'd be usually getting a decent amount more of this, but this is really for nitric oxide and ATP production. ATP is being produced from malic acid, which helps a lot with cellular energy. We're assuming this is a 2-to-1 ratio. So what is that? You're getting 2.5 grams times 0.6. You're about a gram and a half of citrulline versus a gram of malic acid. Now, 2 grams is it's the base clinical dosage for citrulline. So you're getting some nitric oxide boosting here. To be fair, you're drinking this intra-workout or throughout your day. This is not a pump agent. You're not looking at this for pump. Some people add citrulline to their intra-workout for some pump, help as you're training, maybe some post-workout blood flow to help with the flow of amino acids to the muscle, to help with that glycogen synthesis, to help with the recovery. This is not a pump agent. They're just throwing a little bit in here to help with the pump during the workout, to help with the blood flow post-workout, to help with recovery. But don't judge this by a pre-workout standard of 4 grams of citrulline to 8 grams of citrulline malate. You're getting a little bit more here. You end up needing 2 heaping scoops per serving, but you get 50 servings here at a pretty competitive price. And obviously, PricePlow saves you 15% off at Core Nutritionals. Flavor is wonderful. The product's definitely different. A lot of people go for EAAs or BCAAs. These guys kind of find you like a middle ground where you're getting BCAAs, the base amount of the EAAs. However, they're adding in some other things to help out here. This is my first time using it. I'm going to start using it every day for my workouts. So I'm not really giving you any idea of what this has done for me because it hasn't done anything for me yet. I haven't used it. The flavor is wonderful and it's an intriguing formula. I'll let you guys know how it works out. In any case, I wanted to share a little bit of flavor review, kind of just discussing the product, giving a little bit of an explainer of the ingredients. I'll give you guys an idea soon of how it's been working out for me. I do have to say, we got this for free from Core. We have a business affiliate relationship. This flavor is honestly pretty wonderful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'd love to talk to you about the product. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching and have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.